What's up, everybody? This is Jazz Fuzz. So, I wrote for the first time in my video. I always think stuff top of my head, but this video is gonna be, it's called Why They Want to Be Us. Now, I want to do a shout out to Choice TV. He speaks about a lot about colorism and how the white and brown people take black people's ideas, their creativity, and they don't give black people recognition that they started a dance or a trend or whatever. So, and Choi is not the only one that talks about this, and there's many other YouTubers of black people talk about this, but I don't think the only person that really go to death about the colorism is my other favorite YouTuber called Everybody Hates Angel, and he speaks very good about a lot of the issues that the black community goes through. I send their YouTube channels in below, because especially Everybody Hates Angel, he speaks a lot about this stuff, and he does a great researching and great looking at stuff. But my perspective is a little different from these two. I usually break it down and have maybe an idea of it. So I say, why they want to be like us. Talk about the white people. Now, back in the day, for decades, trending is nothing new. It's been on this earth forever. From shoes to clothes to hair, trending have always been a thing. It just wasn't called that back in those days. It was just called the now or something popular. And the Europeans, they were very known of trending stuff. The wigs, the powder makeup, shoes, or the latest design of clothes. They were really on the trend. But it's been all over the world. All over the world, they had something trending. Somebody invented something or makes something. People go get it because it's something new, fresh, and it's interesting. Now, most people are saying here, right, so they say Jasmine Black is a trending thing. For some white people, yes, it's a trend thing. The way how black people that do stand-up comedy, black people who dance, and pretty much to put a pizzazz of entertainment what other black people do. And so that's why you see many white people go and do the exact same thing as a black person does because it's trending. However, there's a problem with this. Most white people that see other black people that do a trend, they don't say, hey, a shout out to blah 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 who started it first. They will never say that. Because why? Because they don't want people to know that they mimic somebody else's dance. They want to get all the praise and recognition and credit that they started it first, but in actuality, somebody else started it first. Because trending is such a big, popular thing around the globe, recognition of who done it first is even more bigger. And so a lot of black people who are on YouTube, Snapchat, all the social media, they do a lot of creativity. Now, I'm not trying to say that white people don't have no creativity, because the good Lord gave us creativity. God gave us, each one of us, a special gift, a special something for us to bring to the world to showcase, you know? But for some reason, I think some people are just very dull, and they can't be very creative or have ideas to create their platform. So what they do is they copy off of blacks. Now you're probably wondering, like, why do they just copy off blacks? Why can't they copy off India people and Muslim people and Asian people? Well, who knows why they don't copy off with other different cultures? Maybe they have, but black people has more pizzazz. They have more spiciness. They have more edge off of them. I'm not saying other cultures don't, because a lot of cultures have that too. But it's just something about black people. You stick to the TV real quick because you laugh, you enjoy their commentary, you enjoy their dancing, you enjoy their arts and crafts because there's so much emotion. And I guess certain black people, they don't have all of that. So what they do, especially if something is trending, they will mimic and copy off of that and then take full recognition that they started it, which is messed up. You should never, ever take somebody's idea or their style and say it was yours. Because especially in this day and age, people will go look and dig and research and find out that you stole somebody else's idea, and they're going to call it out. And then you guys sit there, do a whole apology video, then you're going to act like you didn't know, and you didn't act like you never saw it before, and you had no idea. But come on, this is 2020. Internet is everywhere, and people see everything. So you can't sit there and play dumb the fool. You can't do that. You just can't. You can't do that. So trending is huge, but you have to respect the artist and the creator and the inventor. You have to give them recognition. It don't matter who they are around this world. If something is trending and somebody started out first, I think it's fair to say this person started at first. I'm just putting a twist in it, whatever the trend is. But you cannot sit there and take somebody else's recognition and say that you was the first. That's the problem. So people say, so the trending of being black is basically they're trying to take recognition off of their style. That is correct. And not only just taking off their style, but the manograms and stuff like that, what they do. Give somebody the recognition and credit what they did that started and blazing the internet or whatever it is. Give that person the recognition that they do. And I'm going to come back with Persona.